Hi Booktube, Amy. So I was checking the mailbox downstairs and a package showed up for me. Awkwardly enough, it has my address on both sides. So I'll just show you the edge of it here before I open it. And this one is coming from a bookseller in Pickering, Ontario. I feel like my videos are becoming a bit of a Canadian geography lesson here. All sorts of little towns that you never knew existed, but I did. I don't know if I've ever been to Pickering, but I certainly have heard of Pickering, Ontario. And this is a bubble wrapper that just doesn't want to give. There we go. Oh, that's why it's like triple bubble wrapped in here. We've got the outer bubble wrap, followed by inner bubble wrap along with cardboard. So here's the book wrapped up in here. Can't quite tell what it is yet, but it does say Hours with Men and Books by Matthews. This is certainly well wrapped, well protected, as it should be, I guess. Hours with Men and Books by Matthews. And this has a textured feel to the boards. It's almost like there's little, I don't know if you can see here, but little dots. It's sort of like a textured wall, if you will. Title on the front board, small damage of some sort right here. We have a a sticker in the front here. It says Able Land, dealer in drugs, books, stationery, toilet articles, and C, Main Street, Niagara Falls, South Ontario. So at some point, this book was in Niagara Falls, Ontario, sold at some point. There's that there. We've got someone's name on the front here. Lenny McNally, possibly. Hard to make out the signature here. Just in pencil there. Bound by Hunter Rose and Company in Toronto. And we have a little stamp here on the page that says Getting On in the World by Professor William Matthews, LLD, Crown 8 VO uniform with this volume, worth any day, 10 times its cost for the 10th part it contains. A book full of sensible sense and sounder soundness we have not seen for a long day, SS Times, Philadelphia. A book in which there is abundant matter of great interest, from Reverend Noah Porter, DD, LLD, President of Yale College. So that seems to be a little advertisement for another book by the same author, perhaps, by William Matthews, LLD, author of Getting On in the World, Toronto, Rose Publishing Company. I've never heard of the Rose Publishing Company before, so that's quite interesting. And it's dedicated to the Honorable Henry W. Payne, LLD, of Boston, Massachusetts, in memory of a lifelong friendship begun in my schoolboy days when, as my teacher, it looks like we've got something possibly written in French here, to Sol Blas, yeah, perhaps not French, but anyway, this book is inscribed with the affectionate regards of the author. Nice dedication in the front there. The contents, so we've got the chapters as follows: Thomas De Quincey, Robert South, Charles H. Spurgeon, Recollections of Judge Story, Moral Grammaticism, Strength and Health, Professorship of Books and Reading, The Morality of Good Living, The Illusions of History, Homilies on Early Rising, Literary Triflers, Writing for the Press, The Study of the Modern Languages, Working by Rule, Too Much Speaking, A Forgotten Wit, Are We Anglo-Saxon, A Day at Oxford, An Hour at Christ Hospital, Book Buying, A Pinch of Snuff. And for some reason, the title Are We Anglo-Saxon sounds familiar to me. So perhaps I've come across that title in something else, or perhaps I've seen reference to that particular chapter. And so I believe this is a collection of essays here. And I bought this one purely based on the title, not having heard of it before. I don't know if we have a copyright date here at all. There certainly wasn't anything in the front pages, nothing at the back. So I am unsure of the publication date here. But it looks like an interesting little book. I'll dig into it a little bit and I shall report back, I suppose. So this is called Hours with Men and Books.